Tommy Howe. I'm 21 years old. I graduated from Liberty last May, and I'm currently working as a barista and a waiter at a steakhouse in downtown Lynchburg. There's a lot that I could think of, but one of the most recent would really be the morning of my wedding. It was a really just crazy, week leading up to it. I mean, we graduated college like the 2 days before, and just everything was going on, and we just got into the venue, me and all my groomsmen, and we're kind of just like hanging out. But I kind of just like felt that God was, calling, like asking me to leave and just go be alone and be with Him. So I grabbed my Bible and I went over to this tree on a hill, and just sat and prayed and talked to God. And I just started feeling like this weight and this pressure of, it wasn't like cold feet or anything. I wasn't in any way doubting, whether or not I was supposed to marry my wife or anything, but it was more of just, I think I was starting to really feel like the pressure and the weight of what that marriage was going to be. She was putting her life in my hands and I was putting mine in hers, and I think it was really frightening to kind of realize the amount of power that I had, an effect over someone else's life and not just my own. And I really felt the Lord just like speaking to me in that moment and telling me how I'm not meant to carry that weight, and that burden is too heavy for me to carry on my own, but it's something that I'm supposed to give to Him. And he just led me to scripture all over, like Psalm 23 and verses like Matthew 6:33 of fix your eyes on the kingdom of heaven and everything else will find its place. And he just really showed me and encouraged me and gave me his blessing and the reminder that He's with me in all things, and that there is nothing that He won't aid me in, and that this marriage would fail if I tried to, lead it out of my own strength. But if I surrendered it to Him daily, and if I just constantly tried to serve and love my wife the way Jesus loved the church, and just constantly tried to push her in our marriage towards Jesus, then we'd be fine, no matter what. Kind of before marriage and before that moment, and just really throughout our entire relationship, and we dated for 5 years, there was that constant struggle of me wanting to do things my way and to get whatever I could out of it, and to do it out of a place of selfishness, or give it to God and be submissive to her and to love her first and to serve her before myself. That was something he'd been working on in my heart as soon as we started dating, but when I love her more than myself, and when I submit to God and serve her sacrificially, then there is a fruit to that. There's nothing more fulfilling than following God and loving her the way that He loved me.